Oh, well, good morning. Here we are, you and I.
Yes. Good morning.
Uh, yeah, it says we have two people on here, so that's probably you and me.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. That's all right. We can talk.
That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. You and I can talk. We can pick up from where we left off last night. That's fine because hey, that's two people. That's 2 watch hours. You
True.
know.
True. As long as you got it up.
Yeah. Oh, did you hit the live button for me?
I did.
Okay, so I just highlight the countdown and then go up and hit live,
Yep.
and then it'll start the countdown thingy. Okay.
The countdown's already running, but it won't show until you hit go live.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll figure it out one day.
Yeah. That's
Well,
all right.
if there's any not lurkers, but anybody behind the scenes watching, good morning. This is your morning coffee with the Don and my partner in crime there, Mr. Gen X Collectibles. And let me shorten the screen so you can get his email address and stuff. So good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, yeah. Learning OBS is definitely on one of my things to do list. And hey, Mr. Resnick, good morning! Yay, we got somebody on. Well, it's going to be the three of us.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm totally cool with that. Andy is a awesome guy, and very generous to me. Remember a while back we had either an auction or a bin. He bought a Benji from me. I probably shouldn't share this, but I'm going to share it anyway, and he can get it back at me later. He wrote back to me and he said, "Hey, do me a favor, uh, keep the Benji." And he paid for it and said, "You know what? Keep the Benji and use that money to get a damn haircut." And I believe that's what was his exact words.
Yeah.
So I have a haircut. I do. He already knew that from last week.
No.
But I didn't
This is a
shave this
haircut.
morning.
See
Huh?
that?
Yeah. But I didn't shave because I'm out of razor blades. Oh, so
That's all right.
that's on the list to get from
Walmart's best place.
actually I was
Or
using
Costco.
probably Sam's Club or Costco, but I was actually using a website called Dorco, Dorco, and I
Oh,
believe
yeah. Yeah.
you can buy like razors, either single, dual, triple, quadruple, pectonimal blades. Uh, but you can buy like a bulk for like $20. You can get like 30 blades or something like that. They're made in South Korea,
Yeah.
I think. But I've used those blades and they're really awesome, and they're just as good as Gillette or anybody else. Yeah, it's Dorco, Dorco, and I believe it's pronounced Dorco. But they have this whole line, men's and women's, and I haven't been there in a while, but I think they've even expanded into like shaving creams and other, men grooming stuff.
Yeah, I believe they may. I use an old school double edge razor.
Oh, is it like the safety one where you hit the screw to bottom and it butterflies open?
Yep.
And oh man, oh Dorco makes blades for those.
Yeah, I know. So, and
Oh,
Stacking Perpetrator has joined us. Good morning.
good morning. Oh, let me turn my volume up here so I can hear what's going on. There we go. Yeah. So Andy, good morning, and Stacking Perpetrator, good morning to you, sir. I've been watching a lot of his videos,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's I don't know where he finds everything from.
I don't know, but he's that box is an endless box.
I know, and I like the one. I like the one video where he had that secret hand come out of that monster box. They hand him, as a Benji or something, and the cat was right there. And I put in the comments, well, obviously you need to get a new security, your feline chief of security, because the cat didn't move when the hand out of the box came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Cat
So
was like, oh well, cat was being a cat. I don't
yeah,
care.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Cats are such independent, spirited animals. They they do their own thing. When they want attention, they'll let you know. But if they don't, then they'll go to their little happy place and chill out and whatever.
Yeah.
Unlike the chief of security here, he wants attention every 5 minutes. Flying Dutchman, good morning. Glad you could join us. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Dutchman.
Yeah, but he's got stacking perpetrator. Oh, by the way, Mr. Perpetrator, could you email me your mailing address, please? Hopefully, I assume you have a PO box, but or if you don't mind sharing your mailing address, there's some goodies I like to send you, and there's a little surprise sticker that I definitely want to send you. We had a little Fulber gave us through it when I pronounced his name on one of these live drops or something, and I didn't say perpetrator.
It was
So
it was very funny.
It was very funny,
I'll
and
give it a
and perpetrator, he took it in good stride, and every now and then he'd give me a little jab. So he's a good sport. So if you don't mind emailing me your contact info, if you don't mind sharing, I'd like to send you a little goodie bag if you allow me to. And my email is I don't know if it's in the description in these live streams. If it isn't, go to my YouTube channel and then go over to that, was it about page or one of the other videos, you'll see it's DEPT of numismatics.gmail.com. So
yep.
Save us some time.
Yeah. I was going to paste it in there, but we need to get you to get it so it's on the screen.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you how to do that. It's like a 2-minute fix.
Okay.
Silver Frogman, welcome.
Silver Frogman. Hey, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Oh, let's see what he has got back to Mr. Perpetrator. He's got this incredible source. Finds Benji's walking libs. He even had a video about Morgan's, and I was just salivating because there's some there was I don't know, 18 something New Orleans. Oh, right. Yeah. And I was just I need that for my book. Oh, but anyway, he says my finds are 100% legitimate finds from my local coin shops. There you go. I can't believe what I find. Sometimes, maybe I'm just lucky. Huh? Thanks for pointing that out, because that is all about developing your relationships with your local coin shops, and that pays for you, sir. That pays off in dividends because you're able to get those coins, especially some of maybe the harder years, that are low mintage or just straight up difficult to find. And I bet you, sounds like if he calls in, hey, I got a bunch of walkers, walking liberties, you want to come on in, and you're probably like, hell yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, or something like that, and he'll hold them for you until you get there. And we all need to develop that kind of relationship with our local coin shops, and I have yet to do that myself, so shame on me. But
you got to leave the house to do that.
Well, I got to leave the house, but both of the local coin shops in Huntsville have hours during the work week, and one shop he only opens on Saturdays for like a couple hours at his choice. But he's kind of good about going to his Facebook page saying, yeah, I'm going to be in Saturday, or no, I'm not. So, what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take my lunch break and go over and at least visit one on one day, and lunch break, visit the other guy and try to start that relationship. So, Gunny, Semper, happy Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, by the way. To you, Mr. Gen X, and to our friends in the chat, happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the men that help raise the kids that form this nation. So it's important to recognize our dads.
And then we have this side of the coin.
I'm visiting with my daughter and her demon spawn. I love it. I love it. That's all you had to say. Visit his demon spawn. Oh,
thanks for stopping by, Andy. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
Have a good Father's Day.
Yeah,
Henry have a good. Welcome, Henry O.
Yeah, Henry O, and I think HVAC's here. Good morning, and Kiddomine, how are
Yes.
you? Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us. Henry O. Oh, you said Henry O, but I'll say Henry O
Yeah.
again. Henry O, good morning. So happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and Miss Kiddomine, happy day off. um, yeah, I got nothing after that.
I was going to say, I don't know how you're going to lead with that one, but
Yeah.
I was going to see where you're going.
Yeah. Oh, there's my lady, Mrs. Rhonda. Good morning, young lady. How are you? Yes, her and I have a special relationship. Okay. Okay. All right.
Hello.
Just leave it at
Hello,
that.
Rhonda.
What's that?
I just said hello, Rhonda.
I
I wasn't
understand.
moving in on your territory. I was just saying hello.
Okay. Well, she's very possessive. Oh, she stick. In the coin tribe, she sticks up for me. So I just
Okay.
kind of sit back and go, yeah.
Well,
But
what are you doing that she needs to defend you?
hello, me, me,
Jay
anything
Tizzo.
anything
Jay,
today,
Jay Tizzo has joined us. Thank
Jay
you.
Tizzo, good morning. Glad you could join us. Yeah, she's a hoot. What a wonderful lady she is. And she's like super moderator.
Yeah, she's everywhere.
She is everywhere. She has connections to small channels and to the big boys.
Yeah.
And she's a great mod, by the way. She does a great job, helping out with, the auctions that she helps out with and stuff. So, hopefully when you and I kind of get back into that routine, we'll definitely ask for her services.
Yeah. She is definitely well respected
Mm-hmm.
within the community for sure. So
Oh, let's see. Miss Kinomine, no kids, nothing to worry about. And my dad,
I'm
apologies.
sorry to hear
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But, yeah, we'll think of him. We'll think of him on this day, and as part of what Father's Day is all about. Ooh, Reno 8790. Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning.
Hey, thank you for joining us this morning. That's great. Everybody. With Gen X, as I was getting spun up to start, I was like, there are like two people here, and I was like, maybe we shouldn't have done this because it's Father's Day. And then him and I were talking, and we're like, you know what? If it's just the two of us, cool. We'll just pick, him and I, we share the green room, and when we want to get on and chat and coordinate and all that stuff. And him and I were just like, you know what? We'll just pick up from last night. And we were having like this huge discussion about military history because him and I are big buffs on that. So we were talking a lot about, mostly about the Civil War, because that's one part of American history I'm not really totally up to speed on. So, so he was kind of like sharing everything. And he's like an expert on Gettysburg.
Well,
And
no, expert on Gettysburg. I mean, there's people that get PhDs writing about one part of the battle, because there were several battles at Gettysburg on the field, and I know just enough about a little bit of all of them to be dangerous. So, but at least I know
oh,
something.
really quick here. Actually, Gen X, he wasn't doing anything, and someone asked if she could call him her bully also. So, see, she's possessive. So I kind of got to watch out for that, because these long distance relationships are kind of hard. So. Too much information about a Father's Day Sunday.
Well, hey, whatever you're comfortable with sharing. I mean, that's kind of what these talks are about. You never know where it's going to lead. I mean, we're 15 minutes in, and I don't think we talked about coins or collectibles or anything.
Well, okay then. Here's our segue into coins and collectibles and all that jazz. So the uh Wilma Man Killer sets dropped this past week.
Yep.
And, right, and I got I enrolled for 3 sets, and I got them Thursday. I think what did they drop, Monday or Tuesday, right? And
I can't remember, Monday or Tuesday.
yeah, yeah, but I got mine that Thursday. So walked up to the mailbox, and I was just like, oh, here's mail, and oh, here's a box, and I went to pull it out, and I went and almost dropped it because it's like, what'd you say, like 3 pounds?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I was like, "Ooh, thank God it didn't hit the ground," because I wasn't ready for it. So
Yeah. I know one PD&S set weighs just over a pound when you go to ship it. If you go to ship it,
Right,
if you're selling it.
yeah. So those guys, those rolls made it in. And you and I were talking about it a little bit last night. You were looking at eBay, and so far what they're going for.
No, right
So
around with shipping, right around $216.
yeah, so in theory, you could almost you sell one box, and it could, like, if you buy three, you sell one box, you could potentially pay for all three boxes.
Correct.
Yeah. Do
Yep.
you anticipate that there'll be a demand? I think so, because there was very low mintage, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the low mintage is the S business strike. The only way
Right.
you can get it is in the PD&S sets this year, and they're not making the S bags.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
I believe the mintage is limited to, I think it's like 320,000,
mm-hmm.
which is like the only other coin minted lower, I think, for a quarter was like the 1932 or 1936, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got conditional royalty built into it. Um, and I know there are people that collect just S business strikes. So getting those are going to be difficult. You're going to have to go to the secondary market unless you get lucky enough to get into the enrollment program.
Mm-hmm.
I believe from what I heard or have read in various places that there was like 175 or 177 available before the drop, and they were gone in like 20 seconds. So the conspiracy is that a bot got in and snagged them up
You
because
think so?
it's almost impossible to sell that many sets. But it depends on how they if they've improved their web servers and the service where they
Mm-hmm.
can allow you know much more people, similar to like what Amazon can do. They're handling millions of transactions a second.
Yeah.
If they expanded that, and then let's say there was 100,000 people on there, and they were all there, and just timing, I could see where it's possible, but I
Mm-hmm.
could also see where a bot come in. But there was still, I don't remember if there was a product limit or not. I'd have to
Mm-hmm.
check, or maybe somebody in the chat
There,
would know.
I believe well,
For
I
the
think,
enrollments, it was 4.
yeah, they knocked people down to 4
Yep.
on the enrollments. I wasn't at the website, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe some folks here in our chat could help us out with that.
Yeah. I can.
Oh,
I
real
can.
quick, I don't know if Eric, is it Gillian? Eric? Eric? Eric, good morning. Glad you can join us. Thanks for being here. And real quick, this is a little funny one. So HVAC says, my wife left me all alone in the sunroom with the TV remote and fresh batteries in it. So he is a happy camper, and I'm sure he's got his yummy, yummy coffee with him.
Sounds like a good day. See, they had when I'm looking at the website right now, obviously it's going to remind me the product limit was 7,620,
Uh-huh.
and the household order limit was none. So if that was the case, I could see where a bot would go in and buy everything that there was there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, but I thought the mint, kind of fixed that problem, since the Morgans, the CNC and O drop.
again, it's a conspiracy theory. I think that they fixed the website well enough where um, they can handle more traffic.
Yeah. But wasn't the Sally, was it the Sally ride drop that we were on? It dropped. I remember it was something. I don't know if it was Maya or Sally, but I timed it and it was 24 seconds when it all sold out.
Oh, was it? But yeah,
Mhm.
but wasn't there only like 70 sets or something like that available?
Yeah, there wasn't that many sets. I think the enrollments ate them all up.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's kind of maybe that's what happened with this drop, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Shimpy. Thank you
Oh,
for stopping in.
oh, is she here?
Yeah,
Hey,
she just popped in.
woohoo! Happy happy Father's Day to your husband and or brothers and cousins. That's another wonderful lady that try to stick, looks out for me. So
Yeah, she's what I call a good egg. Her and my other self, and I mean everybody. I mean kid of mine,
mm-hmm.
um, Rhonda. I mean everybody. It's a good crew that we have in here. They're all friendly, good people.
Yeah,
Glad to have them.
yeah, yeah,
Just to listen
and
to two guys that know just enough to be dangerous to babble back and forth.
I have to go find it. I know I still have it, but I have a coffee mug that says I know enough to be a threat to national security. And guess what industry I work in?
Yeah.
So go figure, right?
Yeah. Pretty fitting.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting how the women man killer quarters will pan out.
Yeah, we'll see if they got legs. The Maya Angelus are still real strong. When I checked, the Sally Rides surprisingly are the lowest of the three in aftermarket sales from what I've seen from just a quick look through.
Mhm.
Um, but at the end of the month, that's part of my monthly update. Is I'm looking back at previous releases and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'll know more. We'll know more in like 2 weeks when I do that report on where everything stands. But they're all still selling strong. $200 or above. So
Yeah.
and I think that may maintain. Now, how if that maintains throughout the entire series, yet to be determined to see if they change the minage limits
Mhm.
or the availability of the S rolls. I think that will have an impact, obviously. If they increase it, that would put even a greater demand on these coins that have the lower mintage, in my opinion. But time will tell. I mean, we're
Mhm.
talking about the U.S. Mint, so who knows, right?
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, they're literally making changes on the fly.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't announce anything about uh, having the enrollments for the 1 ounce military metal, the military coins. I mean, they're not actually currency, but you know. So thankfully, I found out about it and tried shared it with everyone as best as I could, so you can get
Yeah.
enrolled in those 1 ounce because those are going to go fast.
Yep. I think so. What do you got
And
highlighted there? Got
oh yeah,
Macular PDS. That's Friday. Sorting through them today, picking out the best ones for grading. Good luck on that. Those are if you hit a home run, those are worth a lot of money if you can snag a 68 or a 69 for sure.
out of a roll, right? Because
Yeah.
even those are going through the machines and the hoppers and all that, so they're all getting banged up anything anyway,
Yeah.
right?
It's tough grade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Shouldn't be. So you ordered the PD and S, but they sent you a P and D box, or did they send you the PD and S box, or did you open it and it was mislabeled, or there was no roll in it? It'd be interesting to know a little bit more on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess I could weigh mine just to verify. It's still unopened, and I don't have a P and D um, box anymore. I sold all my PDs that I received from the my Angelus.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do know a PD and S should weigh just over a pound.
Yeah, so if you got like a like a food scale or something like that at home, yeah, give it a quick check and let us know here. We can.
Let me, in fact,
Try.
let me grab my scale and let me weigh one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Eric says here, it wouldn't surprise me if the Mint sent a PDS box with the S missing. Yeah, it goes back to last year. This whole thing about quality control and having the right folks in the right places to make sure that quality products are made and quality products come out. So, oh hey, Gen X,
Yeah.
Shrimpy says it's labeled P and D.
Yep.
They sent her the wrong box. Ooh.
Oh, and I don't. Yeah, I mean you can call them, but that's going to be tough. I just weighed the PD and S roll weighs 1 pound, 9.8 ounces. So it's pretty hefty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. They sent you a P and D instead of a PDF. Ugh. Yeah.
I would definitely call them because there's a difference in price. At the worst case, you get a refund for the difference. Best case is that they've got something there, but
yeah, maybe
I don't know.
people's credit cards go bad or something, and they, maybe they'll get a, uh, backfill or something for people.
Yeah, at least you can put on a list.
Yeah, maybe
And
get on the waiting list
for them to replace.
Yeah, like all the Morgans and the Peace did with all those bots and all. Anyway, that's last year. Let's move on from that.
Yeah, and depending on how that drop with the drop, and I, to be honest with you, I haven't been checking at 7:30 because there's nothing out there that I'm pursuing. And I also didn't. In fact, while we're talking about the men's, I don't know if anybody went for the uncirculated gold coin that dropped this week.
I mean,
And it appears not many people because it's still available.
really?
They made 9,000. The problem is the price on it is $2,670. So let's take a quick look here.
Huh? That's interesting. So you think maybe the whole, the recession and the economy, the way it's going, is kind of now it's starting to have an effect per se,
No,
especially on high dollar items.
The market closed Friday
Mm-hmm.
for gold at 1840 an ounce, and they're charging 2,600, which is $800. That's a huge premium.
See, that's something I don't understand. Why is it? Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Add a little bit of money to it because you got to handle it. Kid gloves and make sure it doesn't get banged around and make sure. And I assume they probably inspect it a little bit to make sure there's no Mars or dings on it before they put it in the capsule and send it out. But it's that an extra. What would you say? $800 some dollars? Is that worth the extra 800 just to put it in a capsule in a not so fancy box?
I mean, I know there's collectors and there's registry set people that have to have it to complete their sets, so they're buying it. But let's just say it does not fit into my coin collecting strategy at the moment.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I'd rather just have regular straight bullion gold.
Yeah.
To me, that's not worth it. But thanks to you, I'm kind of into the, started the grading process and stuff. So I don't mind.
I don't want to be responsible for that.
So, I've kind of gotten that bug a little bit. So I don't mind getting, the proof eagles and the uncertain. The uncertain went out for grading and stuff. So I don't mind that. I'm actually. I'm sorry.
We're going to be sitting on those in our collection.
I know. But maybe a couple of years, maybe that'll change and stuff. Yeah. So we'll see. It's like like you mentioned before, in a way, it's kind of like going to the casino. It's a little bit of a gamble, but that's kind of part of the thrill of it. And I think I've kind of caught that bug without playing baccarat, Mr. Bond.
I'm telling you, it's the lowest house odds to have a chance to win, and then next would be blackjack, as long as you know basic strategy at least. So it looks like HVAC residential basics is in
Oh,
call.
ah,
I remember when I worked at a hospital many moons ago, and the way it worked out is you worked every other weekend, and regardless, but then the holidays you worked every other holiday. So like Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything rotated because hospitals obviously never close.
yeah,
Um, just like the military, right? They're always working.
24/7. Yep.
So so I feel your pain there. There's many times on Father's Day where uh, had to leave the cookout or not attend a cookout or some type of family gathering. So hopefully they don't call you.
Yeah, when I worked at Newport News Shipbuilding, during we were doing the refueling and complex overhaul on the USS Stennis aircraft carrier. That was a 24-hour operation because it's a very labor and time intensive thing to refuel and refit an aircraft carrier. So, and the fleet needs their
Yep.
ships out there, so they want to hurry up, get it done and get it out, get it deployed. So we worked 3 shifts, and yeah, I had to do they called Idaho shifts. So first maybe a week or couple of weeks I'd be on day shift. Next, then I shift to second shift, and then move to midnight third shift,
You work
and
like a
then
swing type deal. Yep.
yeah, uh, that was not pleasant. That,
Yeah. Henry O has an excellent point here, in my opinion.
yep.
He says that I only buy graded coins. Not worth it to buy just coin. And if you want graded coins, especially modern, that is excellent advice. The flip side of that is, I've got a large order into PCGS, and they're all modern. Majority of them are Morgans and peace dollars. So I'm trying for at least one set from for my deep stack of 70s. Um, who knows? It's a gamble, and like you said, it's like putting money in a slot machine and pulling the lever and seeing what happens. But if you're a collector and you want graded, you're right. A lot of times you can pick up the coins, for the price of what it was raw when it was released, and it's an MS-70 or a PR-70 or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially right now, even with the like the burnished, are selling for just a little bit over what the issue price was. It's not even covering the grading costs. So wise words there, Mr. Henry O.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah, in fact, one of the registry sets that I'm doing is the Canadian Maple Leaf Privy registry set. So you go and find the the Canadian maples that have all the different privies that they've done since they introduced the maple leaf. And so far I got 2, but those were in my opinion, reasonably priced, I thought, for those. And you and I talked about it and stuff. So I'm up to 2. I got the Mark V tank, and then I finally got the one with the E equals MC squared privy and the special label that looks like a chalkboard, and it has like all the different formulas on it, and then it has written on there E equals MC squared. So it's got that chalkboard background with all the little formulas, and then all the pertinent information on top. So I don't know if that's added value versus just the regular plain Jane brown label or not, but when I saw that the formula label,
Right.
I was like, that's what I want.
And look who has joined us. We have a celebrity in the house.
Oh,
Hello, Diane's cabin.
hello, happy Father's Day. Thoughts and prayers to Joe. I hope that he is recovering well, and I hope he's having a good Father's Day with you guys.
Yeah, I know they had their auction Friday,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it was good to hear them and good to have them back doing their auctions. So
yeah. What a great guy.
Henry O clarified that's for gold coins only. I still buy silver both ways. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that, Mister Henry O.
That's my next. My wish is I either want a nice, highly graded, affordably graded, which is going to be a lower graded, either Indian gold piece, either 2.5 or $5, and then of course everybody wants the St. Gaudens in their collection, and that's definitely up on my list. But because those are just continuing to go up in value regardless of the price that you pay.
Are those
Spot,
considered? I'm sorry.
they're pre-33 gold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-33.
Yeah, and that's the only way I would buy pre-33 gold.
It's slab. Yeah.
Is slabbed. However, now that I've got that precious metal verifier mini,
Mm-hmm.
if I come across one at a garage sale or a estate sale, I
Mm-hmm.
can test it right there. And if it tests, and the price is right,
Well, there you go. Grab it.
then I would grab it. But I do know that they did make fakes with gold of those too. So
Yeah, but that's what's nice about our PMV Pro Minis is it tests through the coin instead of around it the perimeter or the overall circumference of the coin. See, that's a video I need to make
there you
because I
go.
can talk about the technical side of it.
Yep.
I know Silver Stacker, Silver Seeker and SD Dragons. They both did. As far as I know, there might be others that did videos on the Sigma PMV Pro Mini.
Yeah, they both did a complete series on all of the verifiers. I think that Sigma reached out to those guys and sent them the stuff for testing.
Yeah, they
And
did.
then I think Seeker for sure said he spent his own money and bought the mini because it worked so well. And I like mine. I took a gamble and bought a gold piece raw from a highly rated dealer through eBay. Crossed my fingers, and then once I got it, ran it through the PMV, and it passed both the tests for the gold content as well as the dimensional content. So
that's what's cool
they
about
were real.
That's what's cool about the larger unit that makes this the PMV Pro, and it tests the same method, and it's got ours got one. I should go get mine, but that is a video I need to do.
Give me a second.
Because I can actually go into the wait for it, folks, physics, side of it and how it works, because it is different than the regular Sigma ones where you just analyst where you just lay it on top. Oh, there you go. Let me make you full screen.
This is the mini. Focus on the right thing. There you go. So turn it on, press this down. It reads from both the bottom and the top, so it's reading entirely through the coin and or the slab. The small downside of this is you have to have a phone or an iPad or something, because it sends the information to the screen for the data, where the Pro or the PMV Pro, not the Mini, has got the screen built in to it. So you can see it all on the screen, but it costs quite a bit more than this. And then the original uh, metal verifier um, does the same thing as far as showing you on the screen. It's got a bracket and it falls
Mhm.
within a bracket. This has the same type setup,
Mhm.
but it shows you on your iPad or iPhone. So
Yeah,
it'll show up.
tablet. Yeah, tablet. You can either use smartphone or iPad or a tablet. I use a Galaxy, Android system. So they make the software. They make it for any of the platforms. You just
Yeah,
go to the Sigma Analytics website and put in your make, model, what you have, and you can. Well, it really is just the PMV Pro. Yeah, you can go in there and download the software.
yep.
And yeah, to the cost of these is roughly somewhere between a half ounce to a full ounce of gold. It's worth it.
It
it
is,
is it is insurance for your collection. you
especially
know
if you're buying raw.
hmm
Um, you're if you're a flipper or whatever, and you're buying raw. I mean, obviously, you try to buy from trusted dealers, but again, like I say, estate sales, garage sales,
hmm
online purchases. Um, I've actually bought for my monitor. I found a refurbished iPad Air Mini for like $70. So that's what I bought, and this connects. This has its own Wi-Fi
hmm
signal that connects directly to whatever device that you have. So if you don't have a Wi-Fi signal for, let's say you're in a remote area and there's no Wi-Fi for your phone or whatever, it doesn't matter because
hmm
this is sending out the signal
hmm
to your phone or your tablet, so
hmm
you can use it anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, it's not Bluetooth, it's Wi-Fi.
It's yep, not
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
And the reason they did
Wi-Fi.
that is because not I think what just about everything has Wi-Fi, but not everything has Bluetooth, especially older stuff.
Yep.
Or
So
older tablets and things like that.
yeah,
So
they are definitely not inexpensive, but I
I think you and I bought them from the same Pinehurst, right?
yep.
Didn't we?
Pinehurst was the only place they had it in stock.
hmm
The manufacturer's website was out of stock, but
Yep.
Pinehurst had it, and it was for the same price. And
hmm
I got mine. Also, you can get them with wands, and I
Yep.
got the 3 wand set. It's got the
Me
little
too.
mini wand, so you can do half grams of gold or silver or whatever, um, and then bars, and then I've got the big one for large bars, which
Yeah, I think
I'm
I
not
think it was.
really going to be using that one, but
hmm
just
I
in
think
case.
yeah, isn't it 3 probes
Yep,
total? It's the
yep,
small, the
yep,
small round, the large round, and then
yep,
I think it's like square or rectangular for bars or something like that.
yep. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, it is show and tell Sunday with the Dawn and Gen X. And
It actually
by the way,
comes
just
in
for the
this.
record, we are not. This is not sponsored or
Nope.
anything affiliated with Sigma. We're showing we're helping out with great information and our experience using these Pro Minis.
Yep,
So we highly we speak for well, I think I can say for both of us, we highly recommend the PMV Pro Mini.
yep. So it comes in a nice case, zippered, and it's got foam for the unit to sit in. And then these are the 3 wands. You got the mini, and then a medium. Oh, here, it'd probably be helpful if I showed it to the camera. So this is your mini for the little teeny grams, half ounces of gold or whatever. Here's medium, for like 10 ounce. Actually, the mini will hold a 10 ounce, but
hmm
you know, for
But if you got
bars,
like if you got like a say like a kilo bar or something like that, then
then
you
you
have
can
to use those
use
ones.
this,
hmm
which is for the large one, and it'll penetrate. I can't remember. There's a thickness it'll go through, but if you flip it over, if you read it on one side and flip it over and read it on the other side, I think it'll read a kilo, or 1,000 out or whatever it's for the large bars.
Yeah, but it only measures to a certain depth or thickness, because not everyone makes their kilo bars the same dimensions.
But if you're a stacker and you're buying large bars,
Mm-hmm.
I would highly recommend it. Because a lot of those bars, or not a lot, some of those bars are silver,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not silver all the way through, right? They're silver over lead or silver over some other material, and this will pick that up. So
yeah, when the PMV Pro is connected with those wands, then it works more like the regular Sigma analytic, where you kind of lay it on top and then it generates a field and then measures that field. So it's kind of reverting back to the original analytic when you use the wands. But it's great because you have those tools with you. If you're measuring something else at the Pro Mini, it won't fit into the Pro Mini. So complete package there. And we both, again, not sponsored, but we both highly recommend the PMV Pro Mini for sure.
Yeah, and all the dealers have it. Speaking of dealers,
yeah,
hello Coin Crew, welcome.
Woo! Coin Crew Nation 5K. So they just put out their video on I'm sorry. They want everybody, just kind of like what they did with 4K, make a shout out video for the Coin Crew Nation 5K hashtag Coin Crew Nation 5K, and I think I like what Angel said in the video. Make a video about us. So so everyone, let's head over. Can you post the link?
Yep, I'm looking for.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And they're doing they got a description video, and they got a lot of great stuff that they're offering, and there's a couple of folks already who's sent them gifts for the 5K celebration. You know how much I hate to say the word golf alpha whiskey because of lurkers out there, but I think everyone understands what I'm trying to say here. So let's show Coin Crew our love and support. Let's if you can, I say you can, make a quick shout out video. I think you have to, it's about them. You make sure you put in there hashtag Coin Crew 5K Nation, Coin Crew Nation 5K, and it has to be at least 1 minute long. I think, if I recall correctly. Please, I don't know if it's Mr. Coin Crew or Madam Squirrel in there or not, but please correct me.
I did post their link. It's probably just easier to go to their site and look at the announcement video and go from there. And I saw where Diane's cabin has got to head out. Thank you for stopping in, Diane.
Yes, thank you, young lady.
Always a pleasure to have you in the chat.
Yes, yeah, we appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they're not too far away from 5K. I think last time I checked it was. Well, that's something, it'd be nice if YouTube had, something where you can click and you actually see the real number instead of like, I think they're like 4.98K. It's like, well, okay, 409.8 what, me personally, I would just like to see the actual real. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
they only need 167 more. That's we can get there.
Yeah, for the channel their size, the amount of subs that they're getting a week, it's going to happen quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I missed my forecast. I thought for sure that they would hit it. My forecast, obviously, I need to tweak my crystal ball.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I missed that one. That was a big swing and a miss, but that's okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Keith or Angel there, but they say hopefully by our 2nd anniversary. So that would be a great YouTube anniversary present if we can get them to over 5K by their anniversary date. I don't know their anniversary date, but yeah, that'd be a wonderful YouTube present. Definitely. So yeah, please everyone show some love and support for the Coin Crew, and their auction is Fun Day Sundays, and it's right after this live stream.
Yep, I believe
12.
11:45. I believe they come on now,
Yeah.
so they can start the auction right at noon.
Yeah. So don't worry, Coin Crew. Yeah, this will end promptly, so we can get everyone over to the auction, myself included.
Yep. We always, you always seem to wrap this up, between 11:30, 11:40, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Anniversary date is July 13th.
Yeah.
July 13th.
And you have an excellent post there by Stacking Perpetrator. Knowing the characteristics of the coins you're buying helps too to avoid buying fakes. That's definitely helpful.
That's actually on my list of videos to do because, granted, like I said, Silver Seeker and Silver Dragons, they're the two that I know that did videos on the PNB Pro Mini. They actually did a good job. They explained, the basic functions, how what it does and how to set it up. And they actually, showed how to calibrate it and actually did some measurements.
Yeah, Seekers was, I thought, better, but they both did a good job. But
yeah, I think I'm going to take it one step further and then dive into the physics of it and explain, how it works, maybe a little more detailed versus, just the standard analytics that we all know.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah. I just wonder if that's something I need to reach out to those two guys and say, hey, I want to do kind of a follow-up video on what you guys did, but do the science, technical, engineering side of it a little further. So I don't want to step on toes.
I don't think that you're going to be stepping on toes because you're approaching it different. They were doing an actual product review, overview, and how everything worked with the different, with the different machines and the strength and weaknesses of all three.
Yeah.
Where you're coming from the real technical aspect of, like you said, you could start getting into your engineering science stuff. As
a little
says.
Yep. So make sure you take notes. We're going to go over a little bit about electromagnetic theory, electric field generation, two characteristics called resistivity and conductivity, because the Pro Mini and what I assume the larger regular Sigma Pro does that. Shows you on the screen that's built into the Pro unit.
So there's his perspective. Do a video. It's your perspective.
Okay, let's see. The man is Keith he's extremely generous about sharing his knowledge and experience on YouTube, and thank you, sir. And
we have Coin Crew, who is just a guy.
Yeah.
Now we have Mrs. Coin Crew, who is a squirrel, apparently.
Yeah. Those things are wonderful. So we're almost we're getting pretty close here, so we're gonna wrap it up soon. So I want to change the thing a little bit, and two things. Harbor Freight has their Father's Day sale, and apparently, if you stop by the stores, all fathers get a free flashlight with no purchase necessary.
Wow.
So if you want one of those little El Cheapo flashlights that Harbor Freight's famous for, stop by the store, and apparently you can get one with no purchase.
While you're there, you can get the tile cutting machine, so you can open your slabs easier. Now you'd have to be watching some videos to get the reference on that. I think it was Mr. V Rose was showing Nick's coins, a more efficient way to open slabs with a tile cutting machine. So while you're getting your free flashlight, if you like to crack out slabs, get the tile cutter. It works. Works well.
It works, and it's Harbor Freight, so it's relatively cheap.
Coin Crew just said he needs a pound of gold. Well,
we all do.
Yeah. We definitely. I wouldn't turn it down. In fact, I wouldn't even turn down an ounce. I wouldn't turn down a tenth of ounce for free.
Nothing wrong with any of that. Here, let me post some links real quick. This is okay. I don't know. Does that show up right? Yeah. So
yep. Okay, I was just getting ready to do that too.
Yeah, this is Coin Crew, and before I forget, just if you just give me one moment, please join the Coin Crew for their Fun Day Sunday auctions. It will kick off shortly after this live stream, so I want to make sure we cut it quick, and so we can all head on over there and show them love and support and join their have fun with their action. And and what's great about Keith and Angel with the Fun Day Sunday auctions is they offer bins, and they are open to anyone. You don't have to be a paid. What do you call a paid subscribe member? Is that the right word for it, or a paid member of a channel?
Yeah, you're not just a subscriber. You have to be a member.
Yeah,
yeah. Tiers, and it's inexpensive, and it's a great way to support a channel. And I understand why they do it. It helps keep out shield bidding.
Yep.
And I know there's a controversy within the community on that, but I tend to agree. I've seen it happen on a couple different channels where you got shield bidders or people in there just messing around, and they end up winning an auction, and then basically are playing a joke. So people that they were bidding against that wanted the coin, so I understand why they do it. 100% understand.
Oh, total. Yeah. I honestly, I completely support any channel that's going to offer auctions and anything kind of related to that, to have paid memberships, just to thwart that, because unfortunately there's lurkers out there, and they tick me off, and that's why I say Golf Alpha Whiskey. So you can't search on. Well, you can search on that, but I think everybody knows my opinion on that. But back what I was saying, they offer bins, throughout the show, and that's great, for folks, that so they help keep everyone inclusive,
Right.
And they really offer some really good stuff, believe it or not,
they do
for the bins.
And then obviously they've got the Wheel of Death, as I call it, because I've never won anything on the wheel.
I finally won.
You won something?
Yeah, I won towards the end of last year. I won. Actually, believe it or not, I won 2 Sundays in a row. Haven't won since. So yeah, they're fun. And they're fun, and everyone knows Miss Angel. She is just a treasure, and always sees the brighter side of life and everything, and wonderful jokes, and and what's great about her, I dare say, a child of the 80s, so she gets all the 80s references to music and stuff like that. So that's always fun. And she's always had, humming a song from the 80s and changing the words up and stuff. So she is definitely a hoot, and really great time. Yeah, but their bins are total
effort into how they organize that, and they've got it down. As far as the pace and the type of items that they offer, definitely worthwhile.
Yeah. Okay. I see us at the 10:30 mark. So, yeah, let's wrap up, and so we can get everyone over to the Coin Crew and get them fired up for their Fun Day Sunday auction. And by the way, as a hint, somebody might get squirreled this evening. And I'll just leave it at that.
That's hopefully the plan.
Yeah.
You have to
So
tune in. We may have a mystery guest or two on my show tonight at 8 p.m. So
yeah. So please, yeah, join us with Gen X Collectibles, his channel tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll pick up kind of where we left off here.
yeah.
So yeah. So let's call it and head over to the Coin Crew.
Yeah, I know we got still 15 minutes, but that gives everybody a chance to get up, stretch, go get a fresh cup of coffee, and then come back and they can join into the Coin Crew fun. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for joining us. Thanks for the chat, and we had some good topics. We had some fun, and I hope to see everybody over at Coin Crew's auction, and I hope to see you tonight on my channel at 8 o'clock. So with that, 73.
73, Miss Gen X. Thanks for being my partner in crime this morning. Yes. Is it every Sunday? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, both of us do this live stream. I'm the morning guy, 10:30 Eastern, and Gen X is the evening show at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we've been doing both putting on these shows for what, 2 maybe 3 weeks now or so. So okay, let me finish it. Let's get over to the Coin Crew auction. So thanks for being here, everybody. Happy Father's Day to our fathers out there. And if you have tomorrow off, enjoy the extended weekend, have fun, be safe. And with that, remember the first law of thermodynamics. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, rather altered in form. Therefore, transform your energy into a force for good.